My internship was at Limelight Magazine and I was an editorial intern. So I was doing news stories and features and articles as well as interview transcriptions.
And earlier this year I participated in a professional practice internship at the Orange Regional Conservatorium. It was a really great experience to be able to spend a week and a half out in Orange, helping out where I can and providing composition advice to students at the local high school.
I completed my internship this year at the Sydney Conservatorium as part of the front of house and AV teams. This involved mainly working as part of these teams to put on a wide array of concerts across the 4 main venues at the con, as well as doing some other events like competitions, conferences and auditions. I was mainly working as an usher and stage manager with the front of house and as an audio visual and lighting technician as part of the AV team. Doing this internship through the PPI course has been one of the most rewarding classes I've done in my degree, and it's a really good way to gain more experience in your areas of interest and sort of continue on to find where you'd like to go after you finish the degree at the con.
Last Minute Productions, which is a recording studio space set up at Redfern Community Centre, where my internship's been based mostly. We have done some events, worked at some events, setting up sound for various stages.
So my internship this year was held with a company called Murrumbilla Voices. They're a non-profit business who go out into regional New South Wales and they provide choir camps and opportunities for students to come together and be creative and ultimately put on a concert in Dubbo at the end of the year. So my role was as an admin person primarily, working with the runnings of the business, and then I went out onto their camps for a week and was an all-round admin, camp supervisor, any job that needed doing. I was there to provide assistance, and I had a great time.
The main highlights for me were the huge amount of concerts I got to go to for free, including a large number of the different conservatorium ensembles, such as the Wind Symphony, the orchestra, the early music ensemble, choir, as well as a lot of the smaller ensembles from different degrees for the lunchtime concerts. As well as working with external clients like the North Sydney Symphony Orchestra and working with the Sydney International Piano Competition, which is really, really cool. So in particular, getting to program lights and record these concerts was really awesome, as I was taking an active, important role in the execution of the concert, and getting to watch some of the concerts from like the bio boxes above the venues was really cool.
It was a very, very amazing experience, being out, staying in Barradine in a tiny country town and being able to talk to a lot of Indigenous artists, whether that visual artists, musicians and choreographers, who were really connected to their land, and their music was all very integrated. And we also got to go out to some sacred sites and learn about the local culture and the land in which that they make music and make art on.
A big highlight was being able to be with people who are in the arts industry and have a lot of insight about putting on concerts, putting on events, and I got to learn about how to use websites more, which is really helpful, as then I can use that in advertising and marketing myself.
Thought it was really great to be able to talk to a lot of different staff members and professionals in the music industry about how they got their start in their career, and it was a way for me to build relationships that I can rely on in the future.
Thing of basically facilitating a space for an artist to feel safe to communicate or lay down their art. That's kind of what a producer or engineer really needs to do. And I've experienced being the artist in the recording studio a few times, and it really does make a big difference. And it was really cool to be on the other side of it, on the production side, capturing and helping the artists work out different challenges.
So learning about how the company runs as a non-profit business was really insightful. learning about their AGM, all the donor receipts, everything they need to go through in order to tick all these boxes and keep the money turning, but also the opportunities that they provide were really insightful for me, because these are skills and knowledge that I can potentially use in running a music business or earning money as a musician in the future.
Yeah, I think that by going out to Orange, I kind of saw that I really enjoyed my work that I do teaching primary and high school age students. I think it also combined that with my composition degree, and so I was able to get a taste for what might be in like a music education degree, and so from that I've kind of led to my decision about pursuing further tertiary education. Though it's not tertiary education, it would be postgraduate study, I guess. Yeah.
Now I've had some studio experience, I've had some live sound experience. I can put this on my CV and honestly say, yes, I've set up for like probably probably nationally recognized events, definitely National Science Week, nationally recognized events and listed events, and I've been part of the sound team on those, so that could be a foot in the door.
All of these experiences helped me improve my technical skills, particularly in audio and video recording, which is an area of interest, and also in lighting, which I'd never done before. And it's given me a really well-rounded experience in working in live music in a concert setting, across like the front of house and back of house areas. It's given me the opportunity to see how it all works behind the scenes and helped me realise I would really like to continue working in this area after I finish my degree this year. And it's also given me professional experience that will look really good on my resume.
I think it was a really lovely work environment where I was welcomed and I learned lots of different skills. My communication was better, my tech skills were better, and yeah, at the end of the day I really enjoyed the experience.